everyone, so in this video we will be looking at surface area. Now surface area is the sum of area of each face in a solid. Now we would have met area before. You know how to find area of a square, rectangle, area of a circle, area of a triangle, and so on, right? So the surface area is the sum of the area of each face in a solid. Now here, let's look at the surface area of a cube. Now this is how a cube looks like. I think everyone knows what a cube looks like. If you want, you can pause this video, go find a cube around the house, if it's a box, a jewelry box or something like that, and just hold it while you're looking at this video. So now, the surface area of a cube is, you are basically, first of all, how many faces does a cube have? How many faces does a cube have? So a cube has 6 faces. So take a look at, if you have a cube in front of you right now, count how many faces. So a cube has 6 faces. So as the definition says, the surface area of a cube would be the sum of the area of each face, right? So that means we're going to find the area of each face and then add them up. So it should be noted that in a cube, we have our 6 faces are squares. So if you look at this diagram here, this is the net of the cube. This is also the net of the cube, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. We're going to find the area of each one and then just add them up together. Or you could use the formula. The total surface area of a cube would be, since it's 6 faces, 6 equal faces, 6 times that formula to find the area of a square, and that's side squared. Now in this diagram here with the net, if you realize there's s squared on each face, it just basically means side squared plus 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 side squared. It's 6 faces, 6 squares, so you just find the area of each one and add them together, right? And let's get an example now with finding the surface area of a cube. So now let's look at this cube we have down here. So now in this cube, we want to find the surface area. One side is 2 cm. So remember, we have 6 faces, right? So the area of one face, which is a square, right, is side squared, which would be 2 squared, which is 2 by 2, which is 4, right? And now if you want, you could say the total surface area, I'm using SA for surface area, would be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more time for the 6th face. And then we get 24 cm squared. Or you could just use this formula here. 6 times side squared. Come on, it's fine. Same answer you're going to get, right? So let's start to find the surface area of a cube. Now we're looking at the surface area of a cuboid. Now a cuboid, if we had to, you could pause the video, look for a cuboid. And a cuboid also has 6 faces. So therefore, to find our total surface area, you find the area of each face separately. Now this is the net of a cuboid here, of this particular cuboid. Now in a cuboid we have length, width, and height, right? And how we find the surface area, again, is 6 faces. You can work it out separately. You can name it again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is face 1, face 2, 3, 4, face 5, face 6. You could find the area of each face and then find the total at the end. Now, what you need to recognize in a cuboid is that we have, you see how we have these 2 green, right? That means that those 2 rectangles in the cuboid are the same. The 2 pinks, those 2 are the same as well. And the 2 blues, those are the same as well. So the formula that can be used as well to find the surface area of a cuboid is surface area is equal to 2 times the length by the width plus 2 times the length by the height plus 2 times the width by the height. If you're confused by that, we have length, width, and height. So pair them off. We have one of these shapes will have length and width. And again, you're going to be double, right? So it's 2 times that. Then it would have pair of the length and the height. Length and height. Sorry, that should be height. So length and height. So length and height. And then again, that's 2 because I have 2 of the same size faces like that. And then the height. And again, I have 2 of that. And you just add them up together, right? Pretty simple. Now let's find the surface area of this cuboid below. Now looking at this cuboid above, the front face, now this front face here and the face directly behind it, which is this one here, they are the same. So I kind of broke it down in simpler terms here. So now we know that the area of we could find the area of the front face, which is, okay, so we can say this is 4 cm here, and then we have 5 cm here, right? Sorry, not 5 cm here. My bad. That should be 8 cm. Before we move on, actually, let's label the entire thing. So this is 5, so up here is 5 cm. This is 8, so here would be 8 cm as well. That means here is 8 cm, here is 4 cm, and I think we have enough there. So there have the front face, that purple looking face in the front of us, that'll be 4 by 8. And the area of the back face is going to be the same thing, so that's 4 by 8 as well. So we have the front and the back. These are the 2 same faces there. Now, let's look at the area of the top face and the one directly below it, since they will be the same. So that's this one here and the one directly below it at the bottom, right? So the area of the top face, let me go down a little bit. The area of the top face, so we are using 5 times 4, right? Because this is our top face, 5 cm, 4 cm. So 5 times 4, and the area of the bottom face, which would be the same thing, 5 times 4. So that's 20 cm, 20 cm, right? So that's our another pair there. And now we're going to do the sides, right? So we're going to do this side here and the side opposite that. So that's 8 by 5, right? Because remember, it's rectangles. So now let's find the area of the side face and the one directly opposite it, because they are the same, right? So the area would be 8 by 5 as we said, and the one opposite is going to be exact same thing. And all we do now is to find the total surface area. We're going to add everything together, the areas of all the faces. So the first that we got was 32 plus 32 plus 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus 40. And we get 184 cm squared. So this wasn't actually too bad, right? Now, to find the total surface area of any solid, just simply find the area of each face and add them together. That's the simplest for these basic solids, right? And you can try finding, as I said, a cube and a cuboid, and just have your hands on it to get a little more hands-on approach, so you see what I'm talking about. In a cube, and touch each face and count how many faces they have, right? So because you can notice as well, I would have mentioned it earlier, a cuboid also has 6 faces, right? So when we find our total surface area, we would have 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? Alright, so that's it for our surface area video. This is with cube and a cuboid in particular, and I'll see you all in my next video.